Okay guys, so this is Sumit Kumar and today we are going to focus on how to remember the codes for this calendar problems. So guys, if you like the video, please do subscribe the channel and stay tuned for more updates. Now here guys, we have 12 months in a year, and for all those 12 months we have particular codes. How to remember these codes is we need to focus on these four numbers, that is 12, 5, plus 2 and 6. Now when we square 12 we get 144, when we square 5 we get 25, 6 gives us squaring 6 gives us 36, and then plus 2 is for adding plus 2 with this 12 square. Now when we have 5 square, there is a hint in it and we need to remember that we need to add a 0 before 5 square. So we get 0 to 5. Same as with 6 square, we need to add a 0 and then we get 036. So we have the codes as 144, 025 and 036, and upon adding 2 to this 144, we get 146. So we have the codes for all the months in a year, that is from Jan to December. But remember guys, these codes are for normal year. It's not for a leap year. What if it is a leap year? We can't have the same codes, right? Because there are more number of days in February month in a leap year. So in that case, what we do is we replace January's code of 1 with 0 and February's code of 4 with 3. This is what we do in a leap year. This was the first part, and then second part. Remember guys, for the first part or the second part or any of this entire video, you just need to remember this 12, 5, 6 and plus 2 to remember this entire concept. I know it might look a bit bulky, tough for this entire thing as everything has been embedded into one, but I'll make sure that you remember every part of it by the end of this video within one go. Now, we have this month code ready. Now we have year. Remember guys, when we have year, we need to split that year part into two parts. We need to separate it into, segregate into two parts. Suppose I have 1962. So I'll split 19 into one part and 62 into one part. With this year 1, I'll say 19 as my year 1 and 62 as my year 2. Year 1, we will multiply it by 100 and then divide it by 4 to get the remainder. Remember guys, again we don't need the quotient, we need the remainder. So when we multiply year 1 into 100 and then divide it by 4, we might get any of these 4 remainders as 0, 100, 200 or 300. When we divide and multiply 900 by 4 and 100, we might get any of these remainders. For this case, we will get 300 as remainder. Now, for every particular remainder, we have another code. For 0, we have a code of 6. For 100, we have a code of 4. For 200, we have a code of 2. And for 300, we have a code of 0. Again, guys, we will focus on how to remember these 4 codes. See, all these numbers are even. We add plus 2 to 0, we get 2. We add plus 2 to 2, we get 4. We add plus 2 to 4, we get 6. So, again, we are focused on this number to remember these particular codes. Next, what we do is, we got how to remember these codes. Now we know how to remember these codes. How to remember the code for the week. Remember guys, we have 7 days in a week. I hope every one of us knows that we have 7 days in a week, and the weekdays are Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday. What happens during exams is we forget the order or we forget the codes for this particular week. So what we will do is we will remember that we need to start always from Sunday and end at Saturday. When we start at Sunday, the code for Sunday is 1, Monday 2, Tuesday 3, Wednesday 4, Thursday 5, Friday 6, and Saturday, remember guys, we don't have a code of 7, we have a code of 0. What are these codes? Again, these are the remainders. See guys, here we focused on remainders, here we focused on remainders. So in this entire concept, we are more focused on remainders than on quotient. Where we are focused on quotient? So we are focused on quotient with year 2 for finding this leap year. We will see it. We'll see that ahead. Now guys, we have a formula, and how to remember this formula. Suppose I have a date of say 22 Jan 2021. Initially what we will do is we will have this 22 as it is, Jan as it is, and then divide this into two parts as I have told you here. How 20 will be 1 and the 21 will be on the second part. Now we see that this 22, in this formula we have a date. We will put this 22 as it is in this date. We have a month code. How to get that month code? We see that it is a non-leap year first of all, and after looking at non-leap year we look at the month code, that is January. January has a code of 1, so we put this 1 here. After putting this 1 here, we have year 1 code. Year 1 code, that is 20. How we find this code? What we do is 20 into 100 by 4 to get any of this remainder, and then after getting the remainder we calculate the we get the code for that particular remainder. Now 20, when we multiply it by 100 and divide it by 4, we get a remainder of 0. So the code will be 6. Remember guys, the smaller number has a larger code and the larger number has a smaller code. That is, the smaller remainder has a larger code and larger remainder has a smaller code. We might get confused even in this part as well. So for 0 we have a code of 6. So we have year 1 code as 6. Next we have year 2. See, we had the date as it is. Again we will have the year 2 as it is, as we don't have a code for year 2 in this entire concept. What is year 2? Year 2 is 21. We will put on year 2 and then leap year. What is the leap year in this entire concept is we need to divide this 21 by 4. When we divide this 21 by 4, we get a remainder of 5. That is, in this 21 years, how many leap years did we have? We had 5 leap years in this entire 21. In this 5 leap years, this entire 5 leap year will be equal to this. That is, we will be putting this 5 here. Now remember guys, how to remember this formula is again dependent on the date given. We see our mobiles, laptops every day, and then we have this entire date there. We have a date, we have a month, we have a year 1 and a year 2 in that particular date. So we had this date here, we had this month here, but since it had a code from here, so we had a code of that month. Then year 1, we had even a code for year 1, so we had year 1 code, then year 2 code, and then the leap year we need to calculate here. Year 2 didn't had a code, we had it as it is, and then we divide this entire thing by 7 to get another remainder. What will be those remainder? It will be either of these. Once you get this remainder, you get an estimated day for that particular date. Now this was the way how to remember this entire concept by remembering just these 12, 5, 6 and 2, and then the question given to you, that is this entire date, to remember this formula. Stay tuned guys, do watch out for my next video. I'll solve this entire concept with an example, and then it will be easier for you to grasp the concept more easily. Thank you guys. Stay safe. Goodbye.